They say that history is the greatest of all teachers, and the tales of past deeds define who we are in the present, and what we shall be in the future. It is said that such tales shall, with each telling, illuminate us all with the light of truth. I shall tell you of such a tale. It is a tale quite familiar to me, for I have spent nearly a lifetime piecing it together and chronicling it here within this book. For years I have pondered its passages, studying every line, committing each word to memory. Perhaps now, in the telling of it, I shall at last find the answers I seek. Our story takes place in the northern region of Faerun, known as Icewind Dale. It is a harsh, frozen land, cut off from the rest of the world by a wall of jagged peaks called the Spine of the World. For centuries, the icy plains of the Dale have been home to the barbarian peoples of the Uthgard and Regedman. Huddled together in small, closely knit tribes, the barbarians lived simple lives, free, proud, and fiercely independent. Until the day an archmage named Orion came to Icewind Dale. With an army of mercenaries, Orion sought to conquer the north and force the fierce barbarians into slavery. Long weeks of battle followed, and the scattered barbarian tribes suffered terrible losses. Defeat seemed inevitable. In their darkest hour, a barbarian shaman named Jared came forth and demanded a council between all the remaining tribes of the north. A respected warrior, Jared persuaded the council to put aside their differences and unite against Orion. Strengthened by a new sense of purpose, the barbarians rallied behind their new leader. The combined might of the Northmen proved more than a match for Orion, who had counted on the division of the tribes. Wave after wave of barbarian warriors tore into Orion's hired army, forcing them on the defensive and ultimately into full retreat. As his army crumbled around him, Orion had time for one last desperate act before his enemies descended upon him. Drawing upon his remaining power, the archmage breached the planar boundaries, tearing open a portal to the lower planes. The foolish archmage's cries of victory immediately turned to shrieks of terror as the hideous and twisted shapes of demonkind materialized from the portal and poured onto the battlefield. The sudden appearance of the demons drove the combatants, barbarian and mercenary alike, to turn to meet the new threat side by side. The remaining warriors bravely charged the portal to drive the hellspawn back and were slaughtered by the hundreds. As his people fell around him, the barbarian shaman, Jared, looked up from the blood-drenched snow of the battlefield and caught sight of a lone figure high upon a ridge in the distance. Jared immediately recognized this vision as an omen from his god Tempus, and in that instant, he knew what had to be done. Shouting cries to his god, he charged through the ranks of the demons and plunged into the portal. As Jared's blood fused with the energies of the portal, an explosion of white light engulfed the battlefield. When the light subsided, the demons were gone, and the portal was closed. In its place hovered a disk of solid stone. Frozen within the center of the disk was Jared's body, locked in his final moment of agony, in his final moment of triumph, for all eternity. But that is not the end of our tale. It is but the beginning.
gods grant me strength.
I'll take care of it. I'll try to keep this short. It is a shame that we must resort to violence. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to go on.
You'll soon sleep with the dead.
Let's spill some blood.
Your time draws near.
You would do well to fear a woman's wrath.
Our tale begins here, in the quiet fishing village of Easthaven, one of the so-called 10 towns of Icewind Dale. The tiny community is hardly a town, but rather a collection of ramshackle huts crowded together upon the icy shores of Lech Dinashir. Here, within a dimly lit tavern, a group of travelers sit huddled around a table, swapping tales and making grand plans for the future, completely unaware of the part they are to play in the events that are about to unfold.
What's this? New face in town, eh? Well met, stranger. The name is Hrothgar, originally of Hillsfar. But now, after years of traveling up, down, and under Faerun, I am content to call this town my home. Who might you be? Well then, welcome to Easthaven. Whatever your business in these parts might be, I would offer you. These folk are under my protection, and anyone who would seek... That said, I'll let you get back to your cups. I'm sure you've had a long journey, and you'll find there's no... And if you're in need of lodging, I would recommend talking to... Equipment and supplies can be purchased next door, at Pomab's Emporium. Once you've had a chance to rest up and get your bearings, come by and see me at my house. It's just a couple doors west of here. There's some business I would discuss with you. Farewell.
How can I? Very well. How can I serve? Yes? Onward.
Yeah?
May I help? It will be done.
Speak your mind.
What's up?
Yeah, sure.
How may I? It will be done. I'll make this as painless as possible. I will assist, of course.
Your command? Very well. I am here. Onward. Ready and waiting. Agreed. Forward. It shall be done. How can I help? Forward. It shall be done. Very well. How can I serve? Yes, it shall be done.
I'm here. Leave it to me.
Speak your mind, of course. Your command? Very well.
Give the word.
I am here. Onward. Ready and waiting. Very well.
Huh?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll make this quick.
How can I help? How can I serve? Very well.
What do you want? Right.
Yes? No quarter. Speak your mind. Of course.
Ready. Uh-huh.
Your command? I am here.
Fine, fine.
Ready and waiting. Onward.
What? Yeah.
How can I help? How can I serve? Very well. Yes? Very well. Speak your mind. Of course. Your command? Very well. I am here. Ready and agreed.
Eh? On my way.
How can I help? Agreed.
Me? Done. What should I do?
Can I help?
How can I serve? Very well.
I'm ready.
Yes? It shall be done. Speak your mind. Very well. Forward. Agreed. Your command? Onward.
Yeah.
I am here. It shall be done. Ready and waiting. Onward. How can I help? Of course. How can I serve? It shall be done. Yes, at once. Forward. Forward. Speak your mind. Onward. Your command at once. I am here. Forward. It shall be done. At once.
What? Here I go.
Ready and waiting. It shall be done. How can I? Agreed. Of course. How can I serve? Forward. Onward. Very well. It shall be done.
Something wrong. I'm off.
Yes? Very well.
Well met, friend, and welcome to my home. Make yourselves comfortable, but try not to break anything. Many of these they're all remembrances of my adventuring days. Little trinkets and the like that I picked up here and there. More keepsakes than valuables, really. Oh, I've seen my share. But it wasn't for coins that I fought and bled all those years. It was for something grander, more powerful than mere riches. Indeed. Well then, this might interest you. I'm putting together... We've received word from Kuldahar, our neighbors to the south. I am organizing and leading a party from Easthaven south to Kuldahar Valley to investigate. You look to be capable enough. I don't really know. The message wasn't too specific. I suppose if you want more details, you could ask old Ever. We need to get this expedition moving before the snows seal off the path. Excellent. Glad to have you on board. I plan to... With storms brewing in the mountains, I'd rather we depart. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe you can help. He's been complaining that the regular caravan from Caer Dineval is long overdue. Now, normally I take Pomap's whining with a grain of salt, but with heavy snows on the way, I want you to find that caravan. Leave town by way of the South Bridge and scout the hills west. Once you find it, see the caravan safely to... Return here as quickly as you can. We must make for Kuldahar Pass while the weather is favorable. Good luck. Safe journey.
Forward. Speak your mind. Very well.